Yo, what up guys, today we're back for some PKA level 200. I said in my last video I won't be doing any more content on PKA for the remaining of this month, but I received a couple of comments asking for some replacements or some teams that can reach level 200 without using Bluegrass. So I'm gonna bring 3 teams today, neither of them use Bluegrass, and they can clear level 200 pretty comfortably. So the first team here is identical to the one I posted a couple days ago that uses your own Saturn and Doll. With the only change is that I have this free-to-play Aokiji here instead of the KAIDO, for the sole purpose of increasing our attack boost to exceed times 10. Because when we have an attack boost that goes beyond 10, Saturn's damage becomes rainbow damage. And that way we don't have to worry about BONNEY's type, because her type is random. It could be Int and it could be Psy. I stalled for one turn just to be safe on stage 1 for cooldowns. You might not need it, but I just did it just in case. And also, if you don't have Uru's support, you can stall on stage 1 and 2 until you get a recovery orb, so you can use him to remove the hunger on stage 3. I understand that it's not reliable, but if that's your only option, that's your only option. Just gotta do it. So we use Doll here once to give Queen his leftover CDs, and then use a special. He's pretty goated for stage 4 because he's one of the only 2 characters that can do defense down and remove the block orbs and also do end of turn damage. This is the only replacement for Bluegrass, or the only easy replacement for Bluegrass. And then stage 5 is going to be the same way we played level 150 on the other video. We're gonna start by doing Zoro special to give us the orb boost, and then enhance the orb boost with Saturn, and he's going to give us an attack up, and then increase that attack up by our other Saturn, and then use Doll to give us the ability to increase the attack up even further, and then use Aokiji special to increase the attack up for the second time to make it 11.5. And after using Aokiji special, you're going to be able to use Queen special again. That's going to remove the last 6 turns of threshold and give us color affinity, and that should be enough to do tons of damage. So the second team is for people that were able to only pull Saturn. I made it a couple days ago, but I never posted it. He uses King and Queen to deal with the stage 4. It's a really good testament to their longevity and their usefulness. I stall for one turn here just to be safe. I'm not sure if you need it, but I'd rather play it safe than sorry. As you can see here, we got a recovery orb. You can save it if you don't have Uru support. As I said, you don't really need them. You can fish for a recovery orb before you go into stage 3, but it makes it easier and more reliable. The other supports are not really mandatory, or yeah, they're not mandatory. You can either stall if you don't have Mr. 3, or you can use any chain booster to replace Doflamingo, or not use him at all. So stage 3 here, we're gonna just clear normally. Stage 4, we go in with the queen as having 5 turns of CD, but with king he gives him 2 CDs, and also the sailor of king that gives him 2 CD every time a character uses a special, which makes him a really great unit. It's amazing how useful he is and how he's relevant he stayed for so long. So we tap in clear and go into stage 5. This team doesn't have the same damage potential as the one earlier, but it does the job. So here we go into stage 5. We do the same shenanigans. We use Saturn double specials. We use his Super EX to remove the attack down. Make sure to use Zoro first to give us the orb boost, so we can be boosted further with the Saturn special. And then York is going to remove the last 6 turns of threshold and enable Queen to use his special again to give us color affinity. And once everything is done, make sure to finish with the highest rush at the end. The boss is int, so it's pretty unlucky, so the damage is not going to be as much, but we still do 42 billion damage, which is more than enough for level 200, because level 200 is around 30 billion damage. This is level 208, I think, so we die at the end, but you can see that there's plenty of damage for level 200, and you would do way more damage if the boss was int. So that's it for this team, and we go into the last team of the video. And the last team here is for people that got unlucky and didn't pull any of the new batch. We use Super Sugo Big Mom and versus Kaido. They give us double conditional boosts and a lot of damage boosts, especially Kaido that gives us 3.25 attack boost, and we pair that with Saturn's 4.75 attack boost, which give us 8 time attack boost. That would allow us to use the Super EX of Saturn to remove the attack down. We have King and Queen to deal with stage 4, and Zoro with Uru's support to remove the hunger and give us an orb boost at the last stage. And if you don't have Urus, as I said before, you can just try to fish for a recovery orb on stage 1 and 2. So stage 4, we usually just do the same thing. We just use King and Queen. The recording bugged out when I was filming this clip here, so I don't have the team and the supports up at the start of the video. So I'll have them up on the left side of the screen. And the supports that matter are Jack on Kaido, because he gives us a second conditional boost, and Uruj obviously, but as I said, you can replace him. And Doflamingo is replaceable, or you can just not bring him at all. It doesn't really matter, just some extra chain boost. So here on stage 5, we make sure to use the same order that I use here. Big Mom first to give us the burn and extra effect on the boss, so that Kaido's special can give us an increased attack boost. And then use Zoro, and then Kaido's versus effect, and then his special to give us the at least 3.25 attack boost, and then finally use Saturn's special to increase that attack boost further to 8 at least, so that way we can be able to use his EX, and then use his EX to finish, and then use your Super Tandem with Kaido. My Kaido's Super Tandem is level 3, so I didn't get to activate it. It was I think it was the King's Super Tandem that was activated, and then finished with Saturn's Rush. We finished with, I think, 200 billion damage, and that's against an Int boss, so I assume it's gonna be way more damage against a Psy boss if you face BONNEY as Psy, and that's also without having color affinity. And I think I failed some rush taps. That was only 2 rush taps. So yeah, that's it for the teams. Please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.